Hey there. Welcome to Watch Recap, and today, I will recap an action-adventure movie called The Protector. Okay, so let's start. A father is talking about the Jantureg Kabert people, the group of fearless warriors known for their courage and tales of victory. The first Jantureg Kabert warriors were formed in 1605, after the Thai army lost several elephants in the war. They were the ones who used to protect the elephants and take care of them during the battle. To do this, they developed a brutal form of martial arts called Muay Thai. This fascinates the father's son Kam, who now wants to be a warrior like them. Kam has an unbreakable bond with a male elephant named Por Ye. Kam sees Por going inside the forest with a female elephant and he thinks his friend will leave him for her, but his father says he will come back. Few years later, Por and the female elephant cub has given birth to a healthy baby elephant named Korn. Kam has also grown up to be a brutal Jantureg Kabert warrior. But one day, some poachers find Korn alone, but before they could take him, Kup comes to rescue Korn. The poachers starts running, but one of them accidentally shoots Kup. Unfortunately, she dies, leaving Korn alone. Kam is heartbroken by this. He decides that he will protect Por and Korn at any cost. One day, while Kam is with Por and Korn, his father explains to him the significance of strong elephants, revealing that the best elephants are selected for the royal kings, only after passing a very intense selection process which the mightiest elephants can pass. The whole village is seen preparing for an annual festival named Songkran Water. Meanwhile, Mr. Sutep, a local MP, has organized a huge party to celebrate him becoming member of the new Thai government. There are rumors that elephants are checked for the royal status. A local lady suggests Kam to take his elephant to participate in the competition. Kam is hesitant that this will separate him and Por, but agrees as it is good for Por. He apologizes to Por as he might never see his son Korn again. On the day of festival, Kam and his father takes Por to Mr. Sutep and his son Koi. But Koi asks Kam to wait outside while his father and Por are taken inside the park. So Kam goes into the market with Korn and buys him a bell. Kam then sees two fighters in blind boxing and is engaged so much that he doesn't notice Korn is not with him, while Korn is following a group of playful kids. Meanwhile, in the park, one of Mr. Sutep's men make Kam's father sign some papers as he can't read and then asks him to go home. But the old man senses he has been fooled and protests. Unfortunately, one of them shoots Kam's father. But this enrages Por and he then starts chasing them all. Meanwhile, Korn has been spotted by some strange men and they kidnaps him. So Por starts chasing the kidnappers throughout the market. Kam finds his father, who tells him about Por before falling unconscious. Kam rushes to find Por but is too late. The kidnappers manage to escape with both Por and Korn. Few days later, Kam's father slowly recovers and they perform a traditional oracle ceremony which helps find lost souls. In the next scene, Kam somehow finds where is Koi and invades the place. Kam is outnumbered by many, but he fights off everyone and even manages to defeat Koi trying to shoot him. He forces him to reveal that the elephants are sent to Johnny, a Vietnamese gangster. Johnny works for the owner of a Thai restaurant named Tom Yum Gung in Sydney, Australia. But before Kam could leave the place, he finds himself being attacked by Mr. Sutep's men both via air and water. But Kam manages to defeat all of them and even destroys the helicopter by crashing a boat into it. After 2 weeks, the news of the elephants spread around the nation and people are protesting. But then, Mr. Witaya Tamirat, owner of the Tom Yum Gung restaurant, is killed. It is believed that he was involved with Chinese mafia gang and many illegal activities that might created conflict and they killed him. The scene then shifts to Sydney, where Officer Mark and his partner Rick are being filmed for a documentary. Mark is held at the Asian neighborhood and here he knows everyone, including criminals. Somewhere else, a Thai student named Pia is being threatened by some goons to be a call girl to pay the debt of her late boyfriend Mr. Witaya. Later, a transgender member of the Chinese gang named Madame Rose is in a meeting with the gang's leader and her uncle Mr. Sim. It is revealed that Madame Rose wants to be the head of security of the gang. But Mr. Sim thinks she is not good enough for the job and suggests her to work in the restaurant instead. Com arrives in Sydney, and asks a cab driver Jimmy to take him to Tom Yum Gung, but soon realizes that Jimmy is a thief pretending to be a driver, but they are caught by Mark and Rick. Jimmy holds Com at gunpoint, but the police is surprised when Com tackles Jimmy and frees himself. But then, Officer Vincent shows up and shoots Jimmy dead. Vincent has been following Com since he left the airport, and then he tries to shoot Com, but Com manages to escape. Mark questions Vincent why he tried to shoot Com, but Vincent orders them to catch Com as he is not innocent. Eventually the duo catches Com and takes him to the police station. On their way, Com tells them that he's looking for his relatives who looks like Elephant, which confuses Mark as he knows everyone but not anyone who looks like Elephant. Mark stops at Tom Yum Gung to meet a lady he knows, but Com sees Johnny coming out of the restaurant and demands Mark to arrest him, but Mark says he needs proof to arrest Johnny. Left with no choice, Com attacks Rick and crashes the car. He runs after Johnny and finds him with Pia. Com demands Por and Corn back, but Johnny asks his men to take care of Com and leaves. Defeating Johnny's men, Com proceeds to follow him, but Pia stops him saying he shouldn't mess with the mafia. But Com doesn't listen to her. He finds Johnny's hideout and also interrupts a drug deal. Com demands his elephants back, but they all attack him, and a long fight emerges. But in the end, Com defeats all of them. After this fight, he gets tired and sleeps in the alley, but is found by Pia, who takes him to her apartment. Meanwhile, Mark and Rick are taken off the case as they let Com escape. Instead, they are appointed to help Vincent to provide security for the police commissioner's meeting with Mr. Sim. In his sleep, Com dreams of a war involving the elephants and the Protector's Jantureg Kabert warriors. Just now, Pia gets a call from the goons she owes money to and goes out. Com wakes up and sees some pictures of Pia with Johnny inside the apartment. Meanwhile, the local news starts reporting that Com is involved in a drug deal, and as soon as Pia heard this, she proceeds to return to the apartment. But stops when she sees police outside her apartment. Com also sees the police and escapes climbing down the wall. We then see that Pia is one of the dancers at the police commissioner's meeting with Mr. Sim, while Mark and Rick are providing security for them. As Pia comes closer, the commissioner gets excited and now needs his medicine to calm his heartbeat. While Pia goes to get the medicine, a strange man comes inside and shoots everyone dead except Pia. Hearing the gunshots, Mike rushes inside with the security and notices that the killer is crying, but Vincent appears and shoots the killer before he could reveal anything. Vincent also shoots Rick and blames the assassination on Mark. He orders his men to arrest Mark, but Mark manages to run away. The murder is caught in the commissioner's camera, with which he wanted to record something else. While Vincent was busy, Pia grabs the camera and runs away. Vincent blackmails Mark to show up by capturing a girl from his neighborhood. Vincent also finds out that Pia escaped that day and has the commissioner's camera. So Vincent sends officers to arrest her, but Com comes and saves Pia from them. She then tells Com about the insides of the Tom Yum Gung restaurant, and he reaches the place right away. He fights his way up to the dining hall demanding his elephants, but Johnny laughs at him and throws Corn's bell in front of him. Com notices people are eating exotic animals and realizes that Johnny probably killed his elephants and served his customers the meat. He rages out on them and in no time, defeats all of them. He goes inside a storage room where he sees many exotic animals ready to be butchered and eaten. Com loses hope seeing all of this. But then he finds Mark, and while Com was helping Mark escape the restaurant, he meets his old friend Corn. He is happy, and they all then leaves the place in a truck just before the police arrives. Meanwhile, during the announcement of the new Chinese gang leader, Madame Rose poisons the two other possible successors, making her way to the leadership position. The news of the restaurant serving endangered animals meat spreads around and the restaurant is closed. Johnny has proved to be useless for Vincent now, so he orders his own men to search for Com. Com and Mark were hiding in a Buddhist monastery, but leaves the place to prevent the goons from attacking it. But as soon as they left, Vincent's men comes and destroys the monastery. Thinking that the temple might be in danger, Com returns to check, but is attacked by 3 assassins, a fierce capoeirista, a sword fighter wushu expert, and TK, a giant wrestler. Kam fights off the fierce capoeirista, and also defeats the sword wushu expert, but the giant wrestler overpowers Kam. And when TK was about to finish Kam, the police arrives and so the giant had to escape. Mark comes and helps an injured Kam. Somewhere else, Pia meets Mark's boss and shows him the proof that it was Vincent who assassinated the police commissioner and others. Next morning, police finds Mark and sends him to arrest Vincent, while Kam leaves with Korn. He arrives where Madame Rose were having a press conference. Korn comes and scares away the crowd, while Kam deals with the goons. Meanwhile, Mark arrests Vincent, but Johnny comes and shoots Vincent dead, saying it was personal revenge. We then see Kam with Korn inside a huge room. They show Kam the skeleton of his beloved elephant Por, crafted with jewels and diamonds gifted to Madame Rose. Kam cries his heart out. He sees flashes when he was with his best friend Por. They attack Kam while he is still in shock remembering his elephant, but then, Kam gets back to his senses and starts fighting brutally. Now he doesn't only defeats them but also breaks their neck, hands, and legs. There is no mercy left in his heart for them. Madame Rose then calls TK. This time Kam gives TK a tough fight, but is overpowered when Madame Rose calls 3 more giants to fight Kam. One of the wrestler throws Korn through a glass wall, while Kam is thrown into Por's skeleton, breaking the 2 leg bones. Kam remembers when his father told him how the tendons are the most vulnerable and important part of an elephant to be protected. With this knowledge, he fights using the heavy bones and dominates all 3 of them. He then uses the sharp teeth bones and brutally cuts the wrestlers one by one and finally defeats them. Madame Rose escapes and uses the chopper to get away, but Kam comes and jumps in the air to stop her. They both falls into the room below. But Kam is alive as he landed on Por's tusks. Meanwhile, Inspector Lamond forgives Mark and gives him a new partner who speaks Thai. The last scene is narrated by Mark, where Kam's childhood is shown. Mark explains that Thai people treats elephants like their brothers. Elephants are the symbol of peace. They love peace and hate those who tries to take advantage of their peace. Kam is tired and is held by his best friend Korn. This is where the movie ends. Subscribe to the channel if you love movies, like and share the video, we appreciate it. See you again.